So we are here with Dennis and Loretta Saunders. We're going to be adding central air conditioning to their home for the first time. So here we are. This is the electric meter. It's a Square D Homeline series. We're going to need a 20 amp 2-pole breaker. This is brand new. We just installed it. So very simple. We're just going to come out of there, drop down to probably, let's just drop down an EMT conduit right to where the siding meets the foundation. Easy. And then we'll just run a corner right around the house. Air conditioning is going to be on this side of the home. They said they would give us the exact location of where they want it on Wednesday when we get here. Probably somewhere centered between these two windows. So if we were to map this out, so there's our two windows, probably mount a disconnect, come back up the wall with the EMT, disconnect, and then whip back down to the air conditioning unit sitting somewhere right there. It will have surge protection as well. Here's how to get inside of this thing. So this goes into the crawl space. I will be ordering you a tarp. The crawl space is mud. That's all it is. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure we get a tarp so that we can run our refrigerant lines without crawling through the mud all day long. Have been down there, well, I got muddy. I don't want you to get muddy though. So that's going to be down there. It's a pretty short run. It's only about 10 feet under the house to get to the furnace. We are going to be removing the swamp cooler from the roof, pull it off, cap off electrical, cap off the water, and then just seal the roof, put a sheet metal lid up there, roofing tar around it so water doesn't leak back in. We will be leaving the diffuser, not doing anything with it. So that's what's going to happen there. Let me take you to the inside. Here is the coil space on the inside of the furnace. Currently we have a gas line that goes right through. We're going to have to move that over and just run it up the side of the furnace instead of inside this cabinet. I'm going to buy a cased coil and we're going to uncase it and place it in here nicely, gently over the hole. Be sure we sweep out that ducting as well as possible before we go ahead and put our coil down. But then we will just slide the coil right into place. It's going to fit well. I've already measured. Condensate pump is already here. If we want to move the condensate pump down into the crawl space, might not be a good idea simply because it'll freeze in winter. I'll go ahead and order a second condensate pump if we want to do that. If you figure out a better way, excellent, but that's where our coil is going to be sitting. And then go ahead and fabricate a little lid, or this is the lid it already has. Drill a hole or two in it and put that back on. Here is our low voltage wiring. We've only got two just for heat, so we're going to go ahead and run new low voltage over to the thermostat, being just over on the wall right there. Thermostat's going to sit right there. We're going to just do a Honeywell 4000. I'm hoping that thermostat line pulls very easily. Should the thermostat line not pull very easily, we will just go ahead and move the thermostat to this wall over behind the return air grill someplace. When the refrigerant lines come out of the house, probably easiest way to do it, again, just right between the siding and the foundation till we get to the unit, and then place them there. This right here is where the swamp cooler connects. It's just a little closet right next to the crawl space there. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we disconnect the water. Get a picture, there it is. Disconnect the water. It is leaking right now, so make sure that gets shut off and shut down before we take off.